Hi guys, good morning. Today I will be doing an impromptu review of a book, actually one of my most favorite book, authored by a friend of mine, Tracy Owens, probably the best Six Sigma practitioner in the world. He's based in the US and the book is this, Six Sigma Green Belt Round 2. And the reason why I'm endorsing this book and I'm reviewing this book is because, let's put it this way, a lot of Six Sigma practitioners out there may have been certified, may have had decades of experience leading and mentoring projects. But from time to time, each one of us would like a certain reference that would somehow revive or make us recall the basic principles of Six Sigma. And this is the book that you will be needing. Again, this impromptu. I've been impressed by this book. It has been very helpful to me, and it helped me generate a lot of business impact, top line improvement, cost reduction, EBIT improvement, etc. The book's very simple. Probably, if you ask me why this book? Number one, it's very simple. As we all know, we have define, measure, analyze, improve, and control phase. Those are very complicated process even from those who are certified already. However, what this book guarantees is that when you forget something, let's say gauge R&R, go to this book. It will explain to you and will make you recall all the things you have done throughout your career as a Six Sigma practitioner. I won't uh, indulge more about this book because I don't want to preempt this. Maybe you can take a look at what this book is all about. I think it's available via all the online bookstores that we have. It's very easy to find. The author is Tracy L. Owens. Again, probably the best Six Sigma practitioner in the world. Someone I've known, someone who has executed all the things he preaches in his book. So maybe let's take a look at something about this book. So again, part one is about define, part two about measure, three about analyze, and then we have improve and control. So one of the hardest Six Sigma uh, practitioners' task probably is hypothesis testing. When I was starting way back early 2000, late 90s, I really had a hard time understanding what's the purpose of hypothesis testing. Despite the fact that I'm an engineer, I went to graduate school in math, I studied statistics, but then again, it takes years and years of application for us to be able to truly fully grasp uh, what hypothesis testing is and the purpose of doing that. Because some of the projects, if you don't use that kind of technique, is that your analysis will probably not lead you to the real root causes. What hypothesis testing does is it pinpoints you to the right root causes based on the data that you have. And it will reduce the possibility of you failing to provide the right solutions to the problems. Because while in Agile, we have what we call trial and learning, uh, pulling the plug, uh, all of those stuff. But if we do have the knowledge in hypothesis testing, it will really lead us to the right direction. And again, it's complicated. And again, this book will help you relearn what you have learned throughout your training uh, in your Six Sigma journey. I remember there was a time I did a project on cross-selling way back 2010. Uh, what happened there is that the operations team, our operations team, are supposed to cross-sell something at a rate of 10%. So meaning out of 100 calls that would come in, at least 10 of those 100 calls, we should be able to cross-sell. And if I remember it accurately, we were doing less than 1% at the time. And definitely, it's not satisfying the customer. So with the help of black belts, master black belts, who assisted me in the project, we were able to really look at the real root causes. In fact, we started with a title, Improving Cross-Selling, but eventually we figured out that it's probably more of a customer satisfaction project, a CSAT project. So we listened to 1,000 calls, identified the reasons why we are unable to sell. So there were a lot of potential excess, meaning the independent variables that we had in mind. In fact, at some point we were able to figure out that females are better cross sellers than males. But other than that, what we really discovered is that those calls that we were able to really cross sell are the calls wherein we satisfied uh, the demands of the customers. So meaning we need to make the customers happy first before we are able to sell. And in doing that technique from zero, almost zero, we were able to reach 10, then 15, as high as 35% cross-selling rate. And it was controllable, and it is one of the fascinating projects I have been involved with. Thanks to my mentors, thanks to the master black belts who mentored me at the time. And that really, modesty aside, placed me on the map of Six Sigma because that project won a global best black belt project for me, and it's something that I'm really proud of even up to this time. Uh, Six Sigma is also about collaboration. You cannot do it alone because the process of investigating what the real root causes are, it really takes a lot of different ideas that you need to consider. It is not a one-man job, and even if you are part of the team, it is really, really important that we seek advice from the real experts. And again, the real expert, going back to this book. This book, probably, in my opinion, is the Bible of Six Sigma books. Uh, it is something that is a blessing because I've read a lot of Six Sigma books, and this one really is the simplest, the most intellectual, but the simplest Six Sigma book I have ever read. And I've been a practicing Six Sigma person since the late 90s, especially when I joined the BPO industry in 2000. So, in Six Sigma really work wonders. In the age of AI, BPM, and other fascinating stuff, the primary task of each one of us, those who manage operations, is really to improve the process first. We need to make sure that we provide the customers the outputs that they want. We talk about that in the define phase, the specification limits. So the goal of the Six Sigma is really about the customer and reducing variation. Probably we will talk about more about variation in the next topic because it is the most misunderstood concept of Six Sigma. And again, I'd like to end this podcast by saying that again, this is the book for Six Sigma practitioners, the best out there. Thank you. Happy Sunday.